Welcome back to 12 Days of Stocking Stuffers, my sewing series where I'm showing you handmade items to make this holiday season. Today we're making these little scrunchies with the little tie scarves on the end. You're going to need 2 pieces of fabric that are 5 inch by 22 inch and then 1 piece of elastic. This is 11 inches. Take 1 piece, fold it in half right sides together, and then I'm going to fold it in half long way like this, and then I'm just going to make an inch mark on that folded corner like this. That's going to be a straight line that I cut out, and then I'm just kind of tracing a little ribbon curve shape, the shape that I want my ribbon to be. And then when you open it up, it's going to kind of look like a bow tie like this. You can do it whatever shape you want, but something similar. Then we're going to take the other piece and we're going to fold it in half right sides together and just sew a 1/4 inch on that end. And then I'm just going to kind of press it open, get that seam in the middle. And then I'm folding all of the pieces out of the way so I can fold the bottom up to meet the top. And I've kind of got like a little taco here. And the idea is you're only sewing together the top and the bottom. You're going to fold those to be out of the way so you can sew those together. And then you're just going to keep pulling the fabric through until you get to the other end. And we are going to leave like an inch gap so that we can turn it right side out. So through that opening, go ahead and turn it right side out. And then I'm just going to use a safety pin on my elastic to thread it through to make my scrunchie. So this is just the scrunchie part, and you can tie your elastic, which is what I'm doing. You can also sew it. So whatever you want to do, I just tie mine really, really tight and it's totally fine. And then I'm going to sew up that opening and go on to our little tie. So take your bow tie and fold it in half, and we are going to sew all the way around it, and we're going to leave a gap right in the middle on that little flat spot right here. We're going to leave that open so we can flip it right side out. Now this is a little tricky to flip right side out, so just take your time. And you can do this whatever shape you want. Like I said, however you want to change it. If you want to do it smaller, if you want your scrunchie to be smaller, you could do 4 inch by 20 inch, and that looks really nice too if you don't like it to be like a big fluffy scrunchie. So go ahead and flip this right side out, poke out your corners really nice, and press it flat with your iron. Then we're just going to sew up that opening in the middle, and we can assemble this whole thing. So I'm just literally tying mine onto where I close the opening shut on the scrunchie to kind of cover it up. You could add a little dab of hot glue if you want. You could add a couple stitches to make it more secure, but I'm not going to. I'm just tying it really tight, and this is all done. Super cute, super easy, and great for stockings. Let me know if you try it.